So this is, I guess, week 6 talk. Let's talk about it. So I pretty much had a Spesh SAC almost every day, and how I could rate my confidence on each was, the first 2 were good, the third one wasn't the best. Low-key probably got 50, but then again everyone else said they also got 50, so we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, I pretty much oh my gosh, I'm saying and yeah again. My friends called me out on that, but let's try to improve that. So with school, this week I didn't study as much as I should have. I focused a lot more on online. I got a bit of a high by selling a lot this week. So I pretty much went to the post office almost every day or every other day. And I was also product researching pretty much each evening. I've also been, I guess, more addicted to I got back into social media a bit, but I have to actually get rid of it. So I uninstalled Insta, Discord again today, which is technically the beginning of week 7, but I haven't done a week 6 talk yet, so I have to do this. And yeah, oh my gosh, and yeah. Okay, for every and yeah I say, take a shot. So enough about school, because I know I did okay, but it could be better. In terms of my daily routines for school, it's dropped a bit. I'm not really doing the 30 minutes a day anymore. That was more of a week 4 and 5 thing, and early term 2 thing. My morning routine is also breaking down a bit. I haven't really been. I stopped jogging last week because I woke up late multiple times and slept late as well. I'm also not working out immediately after I wake up, because I give the excuse of I'm hungry or whatever. But even though I pretty much didn't let that affect me for the past 7 or 6 weeks, so I'm still building it up. I have to rebuild that up again. Journaling is now being refined, and refining just my whole morning routine is what I'm currently doing. I'd say I feel a bit disconnected with people again, mainly because I'm thinking too much, because I haven't really been focusing on my priorities as of late. I'm more of being reactive to what my mind wants and over what I need to be doing that moves me towards my goals. Because my 3 main goals this year is to, number 1, get a 90+ ATAR. That is still achievable, but I literally have to follow my 30 minutes a day. Number 2, which is building personal habits. So, and by personal habits, I mean the habits that make me who I am. I'm glad that I'm not lying or doing any of that anymore. But my making sure I work out and eating properly, sleeping enough, I have to balance that. And the last goal, which is to build my dimension. I guess I can talk about it a bit briefly. So my dimension essentially to me is exactly as the title says, my dimension. But my dimension is, well, for myself, is related to my interests and relating it to others. Because I believe that my ideas and the fields that I'm interested in can apply to everyone's life. So for example, my love for tech can literally apply to everyone's life, because I use it in almost everyday situations. And what I want to do is, I guess, videos around tech that I find useful to others, and finding the best tech at certain price ranges for people, so that I can hit like a large audience. Same with techwear. I want to like connect with other people on techwear and potentially create techwear products that are more like budget friendly for others, so that like anyone can be more practical and follow a more essentialist lifestyle. Right now, I'm not really a minimalist per se, but I'm more of an essentialist. The reason why I call it an essentialist is because they focus on, I guess, the essentials. Whereas minimalist, although minimalist is defined differently to everyone else, they are mainly defined by the amount of items they have or how they live. And in my mind, I guess that really isn't me. I'm more of focusing on like essentials or the things that I absolutely need. Because if I was my term one self, I would have probably impulse bought a whole bunch more techwear stuff. Whereas now it's not really the case. Although yes, I did buy the bag. That was different from like the 5 or so purchases in term 1. Because I needed a bag. In addition, right, I focus a lot more now on quality over quantity, and I'm now splitting my like cash flow accounts into 4 parts. So I have like essentially, I say essentially way too much, the business/reselling account, which just cycles through the money that I currently using to buy and sell stuff, or the second account, right, which is savings, which is at least like 10%, where I try to put like a bit of food money that I get each week and some of the business money into that. Then I have my weekly food account, which is essentially, oh my god, when I receive cash from my parents to buy food for school, or like when I'm traveling, because I'm out in the city a lot and sometimes my parents are always working, so I gotta buy some lunch or something. And then my last account, well, technically it's my brother's now, but okay, I guess we'll disregard that. But at the moment I'm using 3 accounts. I'll elaborate more on my ideas in like proper dedicated videos. I just need to knock off these weekly tasks. So this video is reaching around the 8-minute mark, so let me like brush up on some things. With my dimension, I essentially want to build up a brand that makes techwear like more accessible to others, as well as review those brands and talk about it as from a consumer standpoint and from like certain budget standpoints, as well as create like my own sort of personal chart where it's like the items that I want or that I like. Because eventually I'd like to be able to like review all these products and then just choose the best ones and then say it from my point of view why, and just share my knowledge, because I know I have a lot of things that I can share with everyone and I guess I can help people with. Because even right now, I literally started tutoring on Saturday, so now I have a 3rd source of income. I'll quickly touch up on these income sources because this is now 9 minutes. The number 1 is, I guess, parents. Yeah, that's for food mainly, but I take like a bit of it and put it into like the business account or savings. Second is like the business account, which is technically me reselling. So I resell like used new clothes, hype clothes, used technology, so like cameras, soon to be PC parts, maybe like Apple products because those have really high resale value. And my 3rd one is Japanese stationery. Currently, I'm just flipping like Muji stuff because they don't have an online store, so why not just make one or be the online store? And yeah, those are the 3 incomes right now, plus tutoring. So now I'm making a lot of, at least 100 a week, which is Oh, and the food blocker, so technically 4. But I guess parents didn't count. And yeah, those are my 3 incomes. This is like jumping from topic to topic, but I'm just letting everything out before the start of this new week. I really don't expect anyone to listen to this whole sort of rant. I'll probably like listen to these in the future as time progresses. More so for myself. And if this provided value in any way, or if there's any topic that you would want me to dive in further, please leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for listening if you got up to this part.